morning, my beautiful, remarkable people. I hope you're all doing wonderful today. Today I'm going to be talking about when we have like a long-term relationship, either with your wife, your husband, your significant other, family and friends. It is a long commitment already that you guys been through a lot, thick and thin, a lot of disappointments, a lot of things that you work on it and you're still together and you still have the relationship with that person. But I want you to remember something that is very important in any relationship. It doesn't matter what kind of relationship is. It's three things that I always follow through, which is the three things that people forget in any kind of relationship. Is a communication, a curiosity, a recognition. You should not go every single day of your life thinking about someone you want to talk to, any family, friends, or your significant others. So much to say, but yes, you sit in the table having dinner, having breakfast or lunch, and it's nothing been said. It's like two strangers living in a house, or a friend that is sitting next to you, and they're so busy on the phone, instead of being busy asking you, curious about how you doing, how's it going, how have you been doing all this time with this coronavirus, how affected you are not only physical, financially, but mentally affected from it. And also, you have to recognize what people do for you. This is a problem, guys. A lot of times, people forgetting that a little recognition, a little curiosity, a small conversation between you and that person that means so much to you is so regarding. It's so fulfilled of love and joy and laughter. And you feel so good afterwards. You feel so filled of so much joy that you're even smiling, even you don't have no reason to smile. The smile comes natural. Because we all need that, guys. This is a problem that is affecting so many relationships, thousands and thousands of people having this issue right now. And they're afraid to talk about it. They're afraid to mention about it. They're afraid to talk about it. They're afraid to say something to the wrong person, or even the person that is involved in that relationship. Because they're afraid of that person, what that person gonna say about you, what that person gonna think about you, what that person's gonna react towards you. And it shouldn't be that way like that. Absolutely, it should not be in no way whatsoever all that stuff that I mentioned to you before. It's the opposite, guys. Everywhere you go, if you don't have a good communication ways, you won't get nowhere. Because instead of communicating to somebody, you actually so caught up in demanding and not being thankful and not being recognizing that person that it means so much to you, and also it does so much for you in a daily living. You're forgetting about being curious to each other. It doesn't matter you see your husband and your significant other, your friend, you just gotta ask, hey, how are you today? How's it going? How can I help you? Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling lonely? Are you feeling left over? You're feeling like you're not wanted, you're not needed in this earth? Let's talk about it. Because I guarantee you, the minute we talk about it, you're going to heal your heart. You're going to heal your mind. You're going to stop that mind of thinking and wandering around so much that unfortunately as a human being, we have so much thoughts in our mind constantly that you're actually hurting yourself by thinking of it. You don't realize that because you're in it. You're in that situation that you wanted to change, but you don't know how to change it. You don't know when to change it. And you're so afraid of changing it. And it's not going to be something in return for you. If you don't connect with that person, it doesn't matter how many years you're with that person. If you don't connect in a loving and caring and a spiritual level, that's not a relationship you should be in it. Because you are completely missing you in all these things. You lost yourself in the middle of the woods. Life is a journey, guys. It's a journey that we have to walk carefully, wiser. But at the meantime, we have to learn from everything that the life comes to you and brings you. It doesn't matter if it's a difficult time. It doesn't matter if it's smiling ways. It's a rewarding time. It's a joyful time or painful time. It's a journey, guys. It's a journey that we need to walk through it with happiness, with smile, with ease, with peace, with sternness. Instead of walk out through it mad, miscommunicated, not curiosity about how I'm going to change this thing for tomorrow, not recognition that person. You need to recognize yourself. You have to have a recognition to yourself daily. You have to say, you know what? I am beautiful. I'm a wonderful person. I bring so much to this life. But every day I'm going to work out harder to bring more and more of all this stuff that we are missing right now, guys. We're missing so much love. We're missing so much caring for each other. We're missing so much understanding how human being works, how human being thinks, how we actually react in any different situation that we have in our life. Not everything in your life is going to be the way you want it to. Not everything in your life is going to be your way. Not everything in your life is going to bring you all that stuff that you wanted to have, and unfortunately it came to your life to bring you pain, sorrow, depression, anxiety, sickness, missing yourself. But I want you to pick all that stuff and I want you to work on it one by one. I don't want you to think why, when, and how. I want you to embrace it. I want you to walk with it. And at the end of that walking, in that big journey, what I call life, you will detach all that stuff that it doesn't serve you. I want you to take it off and drop it like a hot cake. And don't ever pick it up. Don't ever think about it. Don't ever bring those thoughts to your mind. Because the minute that you bring it back to your life, you're attracting all that weight, all that pain, all the sorrow, all the stuff that has hurt you for so many years back to your life. And you don't need to do that, my loved ones. You need to increment in your faith. You need to increment in how happy I'm going to be today. I get it, guys. Life is not peaches and cream. Life is not a rose without the thorns. It's the opposite. We have to learn from it. We have to work on it every day. We have to communicate to each other. Because sometimes when you don't communicate with a person that it means so much for you, you're losing yourself in a way. Because you don't speak. You don't let them know what is in your mind. And I understand. Sometimes you will take a risk. You have to take a risk to obtain back your peace of mind, to obtain back yourself, who you was before you met that person, or your friend or your family, or what significant other. All the relationship counts, guys. Every relationship matters. But it all depends what kind of relationship you wanted to have. Do you want to have a relationship that you feel empty, you feel sad, you feel lonely, you always want that couple that you see over there, but then in your life, it's a wishing thinking, but it's not a fact, it's not a reality. It's just something that you wish to have, but you know that's not what you have in your life. And it's okay. We all make mistakes. We all go to trials. We all go to disappointment. We all you made a mistake, you have to learn from it. I don't want you to dwell yourself on it. I don't want you to continually blaming yourself for it. I don't want you to continually hating yourself for it. I want you to recognize that it's happened and let it go. Don't keep it to yourself, guys. It's possible. The minute you keep it, you're hurting yourself back again. So I want you to concentrate in how are you going to achieve those three major things that I mentioned to you, which is connection, curiosity, and recognition. All those three things that have to be in your daily living. If you're missing one of them, I suggest you to incorporate it with those two that I mentioned before. Communicate to yourself better. That doesn't mean you're crazy. That doesn't mean you are lost your mind. That means that you have to communicate to yourself better and understand yourself better, 100%. That way you can see things clearly. That way you can see better things in life. And you can fix what is not, that you don't like at the present time or situation in your life. Continue your journey every day to make it better. Every day you can work on your personal growth. Every day you can work on letting something that is hurting you go once and for all. Because I'm going to ask you something. By you not communicating, by you not being curious, by you not being recognized to yourself, what do you gain? You're not gaining anything. You're not being praised for nothing. You don't praise yourself. You don't recognize anything that is in your life. You just concentrate in all the stuff that is negative, all the stuff that is could be, but it never be, all the stuff that you wanted to don't have in your life, but you don't have the will, you don't have the guts, you don't have the strength to say, I don't want this in my life. I don't need this in my life. This doesn't serve me. This doesn't help me at all. It's the opposite. It's taking from me. It's taking my essence. It's taking my life, my joy, my happiness away. Every single minute, every single moment, every single second that you let all that stuff take from you, you're losing. You're losing something more very, very important, which is you. So guys, I want you to communicate to yourself. I want you to be curious about yourself. I want you to recognize in yourself. And then work on that relationship that you have, even with a friend or significant other. Let them know how you feel. Take the risk. You might not gonna like what they tell you, or how they act, or how they feel after that, but at least you know what are you dealing with. At least you go to bed with your mind at ease, instead of go to bed thinking, why I'm not communicating with my husband, why he don't ask me about what I do, how was my day, why he don't recognize what I do for him or for her, why my friend doesn't call me, text me. Boy, my friend disappeared when then I needed the most. But then, yes, when they are in trouble, when they are in need of a hug, or ear to listen, a shoulder to cry, and inspiration and motivation, they're the first one to come to your life, because they know how valued you are. Right there and then, they miss you. Right there and then, they're like, I miss this person. I miss her essence, her knowledge, her company, her laugh, her smile, her goofiness, her crazy ways. I miss all that, and I have it, but I don't want it. I don't take advantage of all the beautiful things that this person offer me, because I'm so caught up with my job. I'm so caught up with we're not connecting anymore. I'm so caught up with we're not curious about each other anymore. We're not recognizing anymore the value of that person in your life. And right there, if you don't fix it, you have two choices: fix it and be happy, or let it go and find happiness in other ways in your life. Because guys, we come here to be happy. We come here to love each other, be kind to each other, be humble, be kind, be caring. We don't come here to fight, to hate, to be disappointed, to be negative, to have bad vibes. Nobody needs us in their life. And if you in that situation right now, I want you to please get out of that situation. You are worth it. You are immensely a beautiful masterpiece that God made in this earth. Know your value. Love yourself, guys. So I'm telling you, if you apply these three things, they're so much important in your life, which is communication, curiosity, and recognition, you will be happier. Please take care of yourself. Be kind, be loving, be remarkable. Just be you. Have a wonderful day, guys. Take care. God bless you. Up to the next one.